Hello guys, welcome back. My name is Siba Kim. Siba Kim is a is a Excel developer, and I have developed an application here to assist me in keeping document. And one of the application that I have here is Manager Yangu. This Manager Yangu is a very detailed application, as you can see. It is an exam registration software whereby I have been able to make this exam registration software to assist me in storing data and so on. It can be used to keep record of exams that have been setting for my student or for your students and so on. And you can see here there is somewhere where you can click a new exam if you want to add a new exam. And maybe the exam that you want to add, you can see if I had seen a new exam, there's nothing here. And I want to add an exam called maybe mock exam 1, and just like that is enough. And then I want now to save this exam, so you can see it is saving. It has already saved the exam, mock exam. So I want to maybe upload a file here. A file here that is the mock exam that I want to give to the students. I want to add an exam here. So if you want an exam, you can click there and then you can see what is giving me a lot of data here. I want to add an exam that I have set. The exam that I have already set is in my find my exam is in my exam folder document. Let's to document. Then you can see exam grade 45, exam grade 45, and then there is an exam that I want to set here, 1014 mocks, and then I want to pick an exam from here. I want to add chemistry paper 1. I can click OK. So you can see now the chemistry paper 1 is now here on Excel, but now in data form. On clicking on it, you can see it is loading up. It is showing up that the exam here, but just a picture of it. And then you can click on open, and you can open that exam, and then you can maybe try to edit it and so on and so on. Whichever the way. And then you can click X there to cancel it up. So I want to add another exam. You can even click all of this exam to be here on this sheet by coming here and selecting all, and then after selecting all you can say OK. And now all of these exams have been listed here, and those exams maybe you can be able to comment the exam that you give to your student, and you can write the date that you give them that exam. You can see somewhere there is a note here. Maybe you give your student physics paper 2, and then you want to comment about something. Maybe you can say that this exam was issued on date 11 stroke 11 2025. Then you can see that you can see that this is the comment that you have given there. Once you save, you can see that I have done mock exam here. You can now save this. You can now save it. It is already saved, by the way. So what you need to do, if you want it, maybe you want to maybe let's say for example I want to add a new exam here. Just focus on new, and then I want to search that exam. Yeah, I called it mock 1. It is here. Mock 1. It is just down here. You can see here mock exam 1. And then you can click it up. Once you click it up, it just come out with the file that were there. I wanted to see something here. If I say new here, there is nothing that you can see there, but there is something that you can see. If I see, for example, want to select that mock exam, you can see now it is appearing. And there are so many exams that have been listed here. You can see even the other exam mock 2021 and so on. The list is just you can see the list. It's a very big list, as you can see. And then we have the other one known as the KM 2015. It is here, the data is there, and so on and so on. So you can delete an exam. If you want to maybe to delete this exam, you can delete that exam by clicking the delete button. It's going to ask you, are you sure you want to delete this attachment? You can just click cancel if you don't want to delete it. Maybe you want to do another thing like, for example, deleting this entire exam. You can delete it. You can see it's asking you to delete this exam. No, for my case, don't want to do that. So then from there, you can keep on updating some information. Maybe you want to update some information on this paper. The marks is out of this marks is a midterm or a term or so on. Maybe for example, you want to go to mock exam 1, and then I click that, and then I want to maybe update something here. I can write something like, for example, it is an assignment. You can just write there that all these attachments are just marked for assignment, or maybe you can even write the maximum score is 100 marks. So even if the marks are just 80 or maybe 100 or 90, so for example, for agriculture, the teacher concerned can maybe convert to 100 marks, and then from date and then to date, and then browse for this exam. You can browse, but you don't want to do that because this is not one exam that is showing here. There are numerous exams that are there, so this one is just there for the sake. But if you want to use it, you can just use it, but I don't want it for now. So let's go now to show or wrote this exam. So there is some that you can see here called clear field, but that one is just for by the way. So new exam, so cancel new exam. So when you cancel new, to go on to the first exam that is there on this sheet. You can see this, the first exam is Capsabet MOOC 2022. You can see it is going up to that exam, and you can see the exams that are meant for Capsabet or that were assigned for Capsabet. You can even mark this exam. Maybe you want to give this exam to a certain student and you are preparing yourself. So you can mark that, maybe marked for example, I just written here marked for careb or maybe fast track. You can do anything that you wish. You can even write something here on exam description. You can give as many information as you want, just to make sure that you work at least in a better base, and you can see that is how it is. So it's one of the nicest, you can say nice software that you can easily use, and for a very low budget, you can have this application at your own doorstep. It's a very nice application. You will enjoy. It is user friendly. You're going to really enjoy using this application. It is one of the best applications that I have created so far, and it is meant to help teachers or even other people who may want their children to be using this one tool for revision purposes. If, for example, you can find that there is the old method of keeping information on a certain folder. For example, I have a folder here that I have created, and there are so many exams that I have created. This is the folder. It is called exam grade 45. You can see there are so many exams that are here. But the problem is, look at this. For example, I want to go to top revisions, and then I want to maybe to tackle this exam, physics. Not physics. Yes, Kiswahili for physics. So I want to go there, and then just want to go and tackle these questions from this subject. There's some questions you can see here, and I want to use those questions maybe to tackle. I want to tackle those questions. You can see I can really tackle. I can really attempt this work, but the problem is you cannot even remember whether you are able to come across this paper. You cannot even know how many times have you attempted this paper. But with this application, for example, don't save this application, for example. um, with this application, you can see that if I tackle an exam, you can see, for example, maybe let's go to another one here known as MOOC 2021B, and then I want to look for an exam like Mukasa. I want to go to Mukasa and I want to open Mukasa. Mukasa is a zip, so it's going to open a zip application. As you can see, there's a zip application here. As you can see, there's a zip application. So this zip application, there is Mukasa physics. If you want to tackle Mukasa physics, the opening Mukasa physics. Yes. Then I just have this is the physics paper for Mukasa. You can see it's a very nice paper, a very nice one. Maybe I have tackled this exam and I now want to go to back maybe and try to tackle another one. Maybe in another week that is coming or a few months to come, I have forgotten that I did look at this paper or you gave your student this paper. So this is one of the papers that one of the software that is going to make your work easier even when you are teaching. And let's say, for example, I have tackled that paper, or the student have tackled that paper, or you are given this paper to the student to attempt, or to a certain student to attempt personally. You see, there are something that we call individualized learning in high school, whereby a student may decide to work extra hard and ask for a paper for a teach from a certain teacher, but this teacher may forgot that I gave this student this paper last time, so I need to give him another one. So there is somewhere where you can just indicate something where on notes. Maybe you can say, I gave this paper to student one, one on this date. You can create a date if you want, and then once you create this one, once you create that way, maybe you give physics paper note. I gave this physics paper. Yes, maybe you give a physics paper to that student to do it. So if I just go here and I select another exam and I go back to that exam called MOOCs 2021, it is somewhere here. MOOC 2021B is here. So you can see that the comment is still there. The comment is still, it's a very nice application, my friends. So you can see it, continue, and it's a very nice one. So you can have this one at at a very affordable price. And my number is there, or you can reach me through the email down there, or you can call me by the number that I have written there, and all be well. Thank you so much. God bless you.